Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today we are continuing my monthly series with my friend Kira from JourneyinBeauty. I will link her channel in the cards up above and down in the description box. And we do a once-a-month series where we choose a different influencer that we are friends with or that we know or that we admire or all of the above, and we do a look inspired by a look that they did. So we basically recreate one of their looks and kind of sometimes put our own spin on it, but we could do it exact or we could do it with a twist. So that is what we're doing today, and this month we chose Beautbean. So Betty Jean is one of my friends here on YouTube. She is one of the most amazing influencers I know. I will also link her channel up here and down in the description box down below. She is so amazing. She inspires me every single day to create beautiful looks. She also inspires me to work really hard at, keeping my channel going. She does videos probably, well, she says she uploads about 3 to 4 times a week, but she usually ends up doing about 5 or 6 videos a week. And she just does the most colorful, amazing looks. I love her color placement. She loves grungy looks, but colorful. And I've always I learned so much from her, and she's so beautiful. And she's also such a good person. And she's a hairdresser. She has her own business for doing hair that she opened with her friend, and I'm so proud of her for that. So definitely go check her out if you're not already subscribed. I'm sure most of you already are, but if you're not, definitely go check out her channel. You will not be disappointed. And I love you, Betty Jean, and I hope that I do your look justice. So I chose a look that she did with the Paulina Beauty palette with Blush Tribe. We're also continuing our Blush Tribe week by doing that. I'm kind of combining the two. So I'm going to use the Paulina Beauty and Blush Tribe palette. There are talks of them bringing back this palette. I hope they do, because I think that is one of my favorite Blush Tribe palettes, and I think it's beautiful, and I know a lot of people didn't get to get their hands on it. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and she did the most amazing two-tone eye look, which is actually one of my favorite looks she's ever done. And so when I knew that we were doing her for this month, when we chose her, I knew that this is the look that I wanted to do, and it just happened to be that I'm doing Blush Tribe Week on my channel anyway. I will link some of the videos that I've done with other palettes of theirs up above, but I knew that I wanted to recreate this look as soon as I saw her do it, because it's so gorgeous. And it's most of the time when I've done two-tone eye looks, I've done like one green eye, one blue eye, but this one just incorporates so many different shades, and I love it, and I'm so excited to recreate it. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm also going to use a different eyeshadow base today, because I always use my MAC paint stick, but I did get this Ofra eye gel primer when I ordered my mystery box, and Betty Jean always uses like a nude colored eyeshadow base from Smashbox, and this is like the closest thing that I could find in my collection. So I'm gonna try it and see how it works. If it does not work, then okay, so scratch that itch. Already it feels like it's kind of burning my eyes. Okay, I don't want to deal with that today, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my other primer. Okay, so I wiped that off and with a makeup wipe, and I'm just gonna go in with my MAC paint stick. As soon as I put it on my eyes, I got this warming sensation, and my eyes started burning. So I don't want to deal with that. I will give it a try maybe on another day, but today is not that day. So yeah. So I will insert now a photo of while I blend out this eyeshadow primer of want to go out with eyelashes on today, just because I don't feel like wearing them all day. It's rainy and it's kind of just icky outside, and so I don't know. So I just don't know if I want to wear them all day, and I don't want to take them off and then ruin the eye look. So I think I might skip those today, but we'll see. So for the eye look, so we're gonna start, I'm gonna kind of do them, I guess, at the same time. So let me grab 2 blending brushes so I don't have to What is going on here? Hold on. I need to move my blush and bronzer to the side so I have space. So I will link Kira's channel as well. I can't wait to see what look of Betty Jean's she chose. We have no idea what the other person has done in terms of the looks. Last month we did Annette's makeup corner, so I will link that up here as well if you want to check out last month's look. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions for, you know, people's looks that we should recreate, please let us know. I can't guarantee that we'll do it, but who knows, maybe we will. So I'm going to go into the shade Sikya first on my right eye. Wait, hold on. Let me picture Betty Jean. Okay, so she actually would have done, I'm looking at her, it was her right eye, so it would have been her left eye. Okay, so on this eye, I'm going to do Sikya, and she put it all throughout the crease. Sikya is Paulina's dog. He is so adorable. I swear, if we lived closer to each other, Paulina and I, Sikya and my dog Sophie, they'd be in a relationship. For sure. So I'm just going to buff that out. I feel like I have this fuzz on my eye. There we go. And Betty Jean's eye looks are definitely more blended and like blown out than mine are. But today, that's what I'm going to try to do. And I love it. I love the way she does her eye looks. And then I'm going to use the shade Humble, which is just a brighter green, but a lighter green. I'm just going to use that shade to kind of blend out the darker shade. I feel like just from having that eyeshadow primer on my eyelid for like a few seconds, because I kind of put it on just really quick, and I feel like my eyelid is already like really dry in that area, so I don't know that I'll be using that again. I saw Allison Krause, I'll link her channel up here. She's my bestie here on YouTube. She had a reaction similar to what I just had on her channel when she used the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to go into the shade Paulina on a different blending brush. This is a Wet n Wild one. And I'm going to put that in the crease on this eye. I also love that her two-tone eye was like pinks and greens, basically. Like, it's just because I love that color combination. And I just wish Blush Tribe would bring back this palette so badly. It sold out so quickly, and then it never came back in stock. And, you know, most of the time, even if a palette is limited edition, it comes back in stock at least once, right? But not with this one, and it made me so sad. Oh, so pigmented. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of wipe that off. Then we're gonna go into the shade Angel, which is the lighter pink in the palette. And we're just gonna put that up here and kind of use that to buff out the edges. I always feel like this eye is just shaped differently, and I can't stand it. Drives me nuts. Let me know down below if you guys have an eye that, like, if one eye you feel like is just more difficult to work with. I feel like I definitely took it up higher than Betty Jean did, but that's why this is called Inspired By, because we're doing kind of our own twist. And I like taking my eyeshadow up really high, so it doesn't surprise me. Okay, so now that we've got those two base shades, we're gonna take some ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm gonna use that to cut the crease. Just trying to see, yeah, I have a brush there. Okay, good. And then I'm just going to do a half cut crease on either side. I don't remember who we chose for next month or if we've chosen anybody yet, but I think that this is a cool idea because, as I was saying in my video yesterday, I just love how like supportive we all are of each other in the smaller beauty community, and that we're, you know, all friends, we're all connected through somebody, you know what I mean? Like so-and-so knows so-and-so because we have this one friend in common, and I just think it's really cool because, as we can see from the larger beauty community, they are not the same way. They're not as supportive of each other, and as soon as something goes wrong, they tell everyone about it. I'm not on anybody's side as far as that whole situation goes. I think everybody's in the wrong, for what it's worth, because, you know, I think things were definitely done wrong, but then at the same time, it's like, in my opinion, that would be like if, you know, my bestie here on YouTube is Allison. So let's say Allison did something that upset me. Sorry, Allison, I have to use you as an example, but she's never done anything to upset me. But let's say she did. And then instead of talking to Allison about it, I make a video about it and tell you guys. I don't know. That just seems so pointless to me, but anyhow, that's not the point. The point is I love the smaller influencer community and how supportive we are of each other. And these kinds of videos, this series that we're doing is just another example of that, because for us, it's like we want, you know, the other influencers that we're friends with to know that we love them, we support them, we're proud of them, and we think that they do an amazing job and that we are inspired by each other. And I think that's amazing. Sorry, I'm cleaning off my flat shader brush. So I'm taking this Morphe M166. I just put a little bit of glitter glue on top. So on the side with the green, I'm taking the shade Thingaling, which is the beautiful purpley pink metallic shade. I should have primer that got in the corner of my eye. There we go. And I'm just going to put that all over where I cut the crease. But yeah, we all watch each other's videos. We do collabs with one another. We shout out each other's channels. And we genuinely love and care about each other. And I think that's amazing. And I know I've said it before. I just said it in my video yesterday? Today? I don't remember. But I said it in a recent video. But it's just something I love. And I'll continue to say it. Okay, where is that brush I was using? Come back brush. Oh, actually, I lied. That was not a Wet n Wild brush I was using. That was a Jeffree Star brush I was using, but because they look so similar, whoa, I almost put pink on the green side, like in the wrong spot. Let's try that again. So I'm going to take Humble, and I'm just going to feather that into, like on the outer V area. Kind of drag it out, and then I'm going to take Zikia again and do the same thing. And even though pink and purple don't really blend together well normally, because one's a shimmer and one's a matte, it's okay. And then I've got like 15,000 brushes in my hand, and then I'll just kind of go over with this again This is one of the most beautiful color stories for a palette. I just love it. Bring it back. I need it. I would literally buy a backup of this palette if they brought it back. And I would do a giveaway with it. But I would definitely buy a backup because this is one of the few palettes I can actually see myself like hitting pan on and then being like, well, great, what now? Okay, so I'm gonna go into the other side and I'm gonna go into the shade Soli, which is a beautiful like bluish green metallic shade. Something that I learned because I talk a lot is that apparently, and this is the first time I'm noticing this, because I just talked so much and I was like doing one eye at a time and it took me forever to get to this eye, I noticed that the NYX glitter glue actually appears to work better when you let it get a little bit tacky and be on your eye for a little bit before you go in with the eyeshadow. So that's something to take note of. All right, so now I can take the pink brush that I almost ruined my eye look with, and I'm just going to feather that over top of the green a little bit on the outer V. I'm just mixing Paulina and Angel and doing that. All right, so I'm going to go off camera, do my base, do my brows, fix up stuff, and I will be right back. We'll do the lower lash line and do lips and we'll be done. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I've done my base. I'm going to take this L'Oreal Voluminous Black Smoldering Eye Pencil. I don't remember what eyeliner Betty Jean used, but I'm going to use black on both sides. So I don't understand this. I used my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. It is called Swan, and I also have the one called Snow, and both of them are so yellow toned. I'm like, maybe it's yellow snow, but not actual snow. I feel like, let me know down below if you feel like Too Faced's foundations and concealers are all kind of on the yellow tone side, because that's what I have personally found, and I just drives me nuts. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with a combination of Humble and Friends, or not Humble and Friends, Humble and Sikya. And as Betty Jean would say, I'm going to buff it out into the eye bag zone. I literally laugh so hard when she says that. And I'm really gonna kind of bring this down further than I normally would. And this is just a Morphe M506. And then I'm gonna wipe it off. And then on the other side, actually, hold on. Let me blend that out better. And then on the other side, I'm going to go in with Friends and Angel. No, Paulina and Angel. Why do I keep wanting to say Friends? I mean, I know that's one of the shades, but I haven't used it. It is the shade I'm going to use next, though. So maybe that's why I'm like foreshadowing. I'm just going to bring that into the eye bag zone as well. Okay. Probably should have used a pencil brush first, but that's all right. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the shade, actually go into the shade Friends. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner on both sides. It's this crazy lime green color, which is gorgeous because that is what Paulina calls us, the people that watch her, friends. I'm just going to put that into the inner corner on both sides, which I think was such a good choice for her to do because I think it really ties the two sides together. I just noticed that I am not happy with this one line over here. Okay. When I had put on my concealer, I think I wiped away part of the eyeshadow right there. There we go. Much better. And just to be consistent, just kind of do the same thing on the other side, just to make it a little bit more precise. All right, there we go. Much better. Now it's not bothering me anymore. Okay, and then what she did was she took a titanium dust from Blush Tribe and put it in her inner corner on top of the shade. So and the titanium dust from Blush Tribe is kind of just like a loose glittery pigment. So I'm going to use this Ofra. It's called White Diamonds, and it's their Derma mineral loose powder. I mixed Derma and loose, and I said Duma. Okay, so I think I'm just going to take that same brush that I had, if I could find it. Comment down below if you have a brush in your hand and you set it down and then it's just gone forever. Okay, here we go. Just clean that off. And I think she went in with some glitter glue first, and then she put that on top. I swear, by the end of every eye look, I have eyeshadow and powder and stuff just all over my hands, my pants, just everywhere. Okay, and then I'll go on top of that with this. Ooh, that's pretty. That does really add like a nice little touch. I love this. But yeah, hers was, I do have some of the titanium dusts, or dust flakes, whatever they're called, from Blush Tribe. I just don't have the shade that she used. All of mine are like more of a green tone or like a pink tone, and that just would not have wouldn't have matched the look. So I'm going to go in with my Revlon Volumizing mascara. I just found this again, and this was like a new tube that I just opened, and then I kind of lost it. And I want to use it up before it goes bad now that it's been open for a while. Why do I always like stab myself in the face and get mascara on my cheek? Boo. So after you watch this, go over to Kira's channel and please watch her video. I literally cannot wait to see what look she chose of beautbeans. If I had to guess, I would say I think Kira would choose maybe one of the like more grungy neutrally shades, which there aren't a lot of those on beautbean's channel, but there are some, and they're beautiful. They're just beautiful. Okay, I just got some on my lid, so I need some more pink. Cover that up. We'll fix this. There we go. Fixed. And then I'm gonna go over that with my Bad Gal Bang. Let me go do that off camera really quick, and I'll be right back, and then we'll do the rest of the face. Okay, so I put on my blush and my bronzer. Thought my camera was recording, it was not. So I'm gonna go in with this Morphe spray before I put on my highlighter. Ooh, I don't think we have much left. I'm going to be doing a mask with me really soon. I got a mask from Makeup Revolution that is supposed to be a dupe for the Glam Glow, the one I really like, the Radiant Bronzer. Yes. Or not bronzer, mask, the Radiant Mask. Brightening mask? Brightening mask, that's it. And I'm really excited because the Glam Glow mask is $69. The Makeup Revolution one is $11. So I'm really hoping that I like it, because if I do, then, okay, this is not a good brush for highlight. Because if I do like it, then I don't have to spend $69 anymore on my Glam Glow mask, which will make me so happy. But, yeah, I had to try it. It's in collaboration with somebody. I forget, Jake somebody or other. And I really wanted to try it because, like I said, it looks just like the brightening mask, and it has like mango and coconut and something else, and then they use chia seeds for the exfoliating, because the brightening mask from Glam Glow is, every time I use it, people are like, oh my gosh, like what, you know, what did you do? Like your skin looks really glowy, because I don't really like using a physical exfoliator, like a exfoliating cleanser. Okay, this was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Prismatic Amethyst, and it's pretty, it's just not blinding, which is what I want for this look. So actually I think that Morphe spray is done. So I'm going to go into Clio from Juvia's Place. It's a loose highlighter. Whoa, that's way too much. I only need to use what's in the cap here. But yeah, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to do a mask with me. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, because I usually talk about something in my mask with me videos while we're waiting for the mask to sit on my face. Oh yeah, that's so much better. I don't know what to do with this. I wasn't going to put more on my forehead, but then I guess we'll see me from space. Okay. And then I'm going to take my, knock everything over. I'm going to take my sponge and just kind of, I should have put it on with my sponge like Betty Jean does, but clean that up. And then in this look, she wore a pink, like a hot pink kind of lip. Hers was a little bit more muted or blotted, but I just recently got the Dose of Colors Pinky Promise lip color, and I want to try it. I had a lip liner that I was going to use. Please tell me this is it. Nope, that's a eyeliner. Alright, well, we're just wing it. So I'm going to use this. I think it'll look pretty. And Kira's information, beautbean's information will be listed below in the description box and also in the cards, so that you guys can go check both of them out. I love Kira. She is amazing, and I'm so lucky to have her as my friend. So lucky that we met here on YouTube, and that we originally had recreated one of each other's looks, which I'll link that up here as well. And when we did that, she was like, you know, it would be really fun to recreate somebody else's look. And so, and make it like a monthly series. This is the Ofra mixing spray. And I was like, you know, that would be really fun. So that's when we decided to do it. You know, I think this is actually what's burning my face, because every time I spray my face, like, it kind of burns, or maybe my skin is just sensitive today. I don't know. But let me know how you think I did, if I did a good job recreating Betty Jean's look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful evening. Bye guys.